Hello, Jason here from septictank.co.uk and welcome to another live broadcast. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make your old septic tank legal. So if your septic tank was installed before 2019, then this video will be of great importance to you and it'll save you a lot of money. Okay, so how so? Well, let's get straight into this. So basically, all the rules and regulations on the 1st of January 2020 changed. And basically what that means for all septic tank owners up and down the UK now is this. Every septic tank that was installed prior to 2019 must now have an MOT certificate. That's right. So just like a car has an MOT certificate, septic tanks also now need an MOT certificate. The technical name for that MOT certificate is an EN 12566. Okay, so if your septic tank was installed before 2019, how can you get that MOT certificate? And if you haven't got an MOT certificate, what is the best route or the best option for you to get one? Well, let me show you. So option one, right? This particularly comes to light when you're trying to sell your house now, because the solicitors representing the people buying your house will ask to see this MOT certificate. Well, of course, you know, if your septic tank was installed prior to 2019, you won't have one, right? So the only way to combat that when they ask you this question, right, is to say, well, I haven't got one. And that is 99.9% the case at the moment. People ringing me every week saying, oh God, I'm selling my house and they want me to lower the house price. So typically people are having to lower their house price £12,000 to £15,000 to get around the problem of not having an MOT certificate. Some people think, okay, I just can't be bothered with the hassle, let's just lower the house price so then they can move and get to the dream house. For other people who've been paying a mortgage all their life, you know, losing 15,000 quid on just having to drop your house price, which will then give them the cash or the extra dosh to get a company in to replace your old septic tank. You know, that is an option or a route which many people are going down. If you don't want to go down that route, there is another option, and that is option two. You can get a company in and you can get them a quote to put a whole new septic tank and sewage system in for you. Now, typically, this will cost you anywhere from £12,000 to £15,000. Now, I'm not saying it's a great option. Option one and option two aren't necessarily great options, but up to now, they're the only options people have had. So if you're going to get a company around, I recommend you get three companies in and get three quotes, but you will find that they will average around anywhere from 12 to 15,000 quid to put a new sewage system in. Once you've got your new sewage system in, that will give you the MOT certificate that you need when either the septic tank inspectors come around or you come to sell your house and the solicitor wants to see that MOT certificate. All right, so that's option one and that's option two. Now, option three, the reason I've made this video is because option three is an option many firms or companies won't tell you about because they can't make a lot of money from it. It's a provision from the UK government, right? So option three is an amazing way, right? Which not only will you save at least 12,000 quid plus, but it'll also make your septic tank legal by giving you that MOT certificate without having to replace your old system. So what is option three? Well, option three, if we can get it on here, option three is something called an ecosystem septic tank converter. As I said, it's 100% approved by the UK government. These systems are made in Germany for the UK government and they're really easy to install. Let me show you an image of one here. All right, so this is basically what an ecosystem septic tank converter looks like. Basically, they're small black boxes. They're not electrical. They're like an organic composter. And you literally just dig a hole in your garden, put it next to your existing septic tank, and it gives you that MOT certificate, makes your tank legal, as I said, without having to spend 12, 13, 14,000 quid. So let me show you how easy they are to install. All right, so imagine this is your house. All right, so imagine this is your house in the middle of the country. Now here, just as an example, I've got a septic tank. All right, so if we just take the lid off the septic tank panel here, inside basically you can see all the poo water. And typically what happens is all that poo water will leave the septic tank and make its way into the soil, like so. All right, so there we go. So that's typically what happens with a septic tank. And this is basically why the government are trying to get everyone to, you know, get these MOTs now on their septic tanks. 99.9% of septic tanks in the UK don't have a septic have this MOT certificate, and the ones that are inspected by the building control and the planning officers and the environmental agency fail because the government are trying to stop this raw pollution going into streams and rivers and the soil. But let me show you how this ecosystem septic tank converter can give you that MOT certificate and make your septic tank legal. Basically, right, if I put it in here, let me just do this. All right, so basically you just dig a hole, as I said, by your existing septic tank. So there you go. So you've just dug a hole, and then basically you just get the ecosystem septic tank converter and connect it to your existing septic tank, like so. It just connects with a standard 4-inch pipe. Job done. And then so you've got all your waste, your poo water, the poo and the wee and the fat and the grease and the slods that will leave there, that will travel down this orange pipe into the ecosystem septic tank converter. Now this is where it gets really clever, right? On the outlet of the septic tank ecosystem septic tank converter is an outlet pipe, right? And it converts and turns poo water, sewage effluent, right, into safe, clean mineral water. So let me show you. Yeah, that's what it looks like. There we go. So let me just reiterate that again in case you missed it. It converts horrible, disgusting poo water. So let me just get here. So there's the poo water there. That poo water goes through this ecosystem septic tank converter. It goes through that and it comes out clean, pure mineral water. And so this German black box will give you your MOT certificate. And that's why I've made this video, because, you know, reason I've made these videos is because, you know, especially during this time of COVID-19, every little helps. So you're probably going to ask me now, how much does this ecosystem septic tank converter cost? Well, let me show you. If I just get the website up now for you here, just bear with me a second. So up in here. There we go. All right, you'll notice on the front page of my website there, it says septic tank converter. So if you click that, it will then take you to this ecosystem. All right, and there's a lot of information about this system on my site there. But as you scroll down, right, as I just scroll down, these systems, instead of costing you 10, 12, 15,000 quid, because of at the moment, right, these systems are normally like £7,000. Can you believe that? 7,000 quid. Yeah, and they're worth, you know, every penny. But the point is, at the moment, because of the COVID-19, they're just like 2,999, which is ridiculous, to be honest. So you can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. So if you consider that, you know, option one is to kind of lower your house price, drop your house price by 12, 15 grand. Option two is to get a firm in to replace your septic tank and soak away, which is going to cost you 12, 15 grand. If you've got, instead of having to spend that all that money, you can now just spend 2,999 and get that MOT certificate and make your tank legal. And the beauty about it is they're so easy to install that you or your builder can do it. You don't need a kind of specialist firm to come in and do it for you. So there you go. There is my tip of the day. Let me just get rid of my alter ego there. If so, basically the upshot is this. If you've got a septic tank that was installed prior to 2019, you now need an MOT certificate. 3 ways to go about that. When you come to sell your house, just lower the house price by 15 grand, which will give you, the people buying a house, the money to put a new system in. Option 2, you can get a company in to put a whole new system in for you. Again, that will cost you anywhere from 12 to 15,000 quid. Or you can get yourself one of these government ecosystem septic tank converters that you could put in, or your builder literally within a few hours, right? And it'll give you that MOT certificate, and it will save you at least 10 to 15,000 quid. So I hope this video has helped you. If you'd like any more free help and advice, you can contact me at septictank.co.uk. I think sales@septictank.co.uk. Or if you go onto my website there, you'll see hundreds more free videos like this one, which I've made to help people. Or if you go on to Google and type in Septic Tank TV, you'll see my YouTube Septic Tank TV channel. Again, loads of free help and videos and advice on there. And if you subscribe, right, to my Septic Tank TV channel, you'll be in with a chance to win a free ecosystem septic tank converter. So listen, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video today. You take care, and I'll speak to you soon. For more information, just click the link below this video or visit septictank.co.uk for free help and advice.